Good morning. So today I think I'm gonna try and I bought this underbody rust coating. It's a black bitumen coating that provides excellent resistance to corrosion. It's impervious to moisture and protects from stone chips. It's already been done in the guards before I bought the car, so I'm gonna do the rest of under the car. So I'm gonna put it up on my ramps and put it under my spray this all under the car to make it rust proof, and I think it might provide some sound deadening as well. I've sort of got the car up on the ramps, at least one side anyway. That side's not, but whatever, it's still high enough for me to get under there and do some spraying. Yeah.
Make your way to me. Make your way to me.
I've done in the wheel arches now, and this like behind the rear bar area. It's not perfect, but it's gonna do what I need it to. Just protect it. It's a cheap way to do it too, but like $10 a bottle. But yeah, I've got all this all done in here. Protect it from rust and make it look nice under the car. Like not perfect, but look better than just grossness. Okay, so that's not perfect, but I think it's going to do the job. I've coated all up the front from the engine bay back. I've done where the fuel tank goes, just here. It's all black, and like the spare tire well, I need to do like inside the suspension areas in the back, but that's about it. Almost done. I think that's pretty good actually. I'm happy with that, how that's turned out. I'm pretty sure I got a fair bit of fuel in this tank. I'm gonna drain it because it makes it easier to get the tank out when it's not heavy and sloshing weight from side to side, and then I get to keep the fuel as well, which is good. There we go, one fuel tank out. It's very dirty, so I'm going to give it a clean. Then I'll work out where I want to put my second pump. I'm thinking like just here. It's probably big enough. Even if, yeah, I think it'll do. Okay, I've got the fuel pump out. I've got a lot of the fuel out. There's probably, I don't know, less than a litre in there now. But one of the things I'm going to have to do is, because I'm going to cut into this tank and put another fuel pump in there, I'm going to have to purge the tank with water, so then I can cut into it without setting fire to the whole tank. Yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna just purge it now, so yes. There we go, fuel tank number 2 out. It's got the carby pump in it, so I bought a new pump to replace that, so it's got heat suppressor. It's still got fuel in it. I'm guessing it's very bad though, because it's quite old. So I won't be saving this fuel. I will just dispose of it. I took the fuel pump out. Ugh, this fuel is stanky. Damn. Okay, got an old pump out. It was so gross. Like, this is all manky still. This is one of the bits I need. The rubber is good, which is good, but like down here is all sticky and gross. I got the ring off, the other bit, that was a bit difficult. I had to like rip these welds out, but I'll grind them down and then like drill a big hole and somehow glue it there. I'll have to extend it as well, so I'm gonna have to extend this or figure out a way to extend it. Like, I have to extend it, I don't know, 20 mil, so then I can reach the bottom of the tank. So I'll figure out a way to do that. Okay, that's my fuel pump extended down by 20 mil. So then it'll reach the bottom of the tank in its new location. It looks to be alright, looks to be pretty strong. I'm not going to paint it because it's going in fuel. Fuel will just dissolve it and make my fuel shitty. My new fuel pump all mounted up on my extended thing. Yeah, ready to go. Put it with my other one in the Mira. So yeah, 2 fuel pumps. Should be a good time. Okay, fuel tank. I need to drill up the hole. I've got my hole saw. Where have I put it? I have no idea. Lost it already. But I'll drill that hole in the... Oh, there it is. Hole saw in the middle of this one, the ones I need to drill. Let's get going. So the trick is, you just eyeball your measurement. That looks about center. Does that look center? Yeah, I think so. And then you drill your pre-drill, and then you put your hole saw in, and then you drill your big hole. Very loud, but it'll be done in like 2 seconds. Well, that didn't work. Okay, I've got my hole. It's not the prettiest because I had to use a grinder. My hole saw broke, so whatever. I've ground my thing down. The ring sits on there pretty good. Got a silicone it and weld it. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 little tacks just to keep it nice and sturdy, nice and safe. And yeah, I'll see how we go with my new pump. Thought my Sikaflex was going to be black. Not black. White, in fact. Basically just making a gasket here. This is fuel-proof Sikaflex. Hopefully it's fuel-proof. Then once this is done, I gotta get all my shavings out of there, and I'll have 2 fuel pumps. 1, 2. How good will that be? Okay, I've got my 2 fuel pumps in. Now all I need to do is splice the pump wires together and then tie up the wires so they're nice and neat. And then get some hoses on these ones. This is my second one, that's my first one. There's 1 screw on the pump. Is a different distance apart. I think it's so then you can only put it in one way. So I'm running without 1 screw because it doesn't line up, but whatever, who cares. And my fuel level sender may interfere with it because it sort of flips up like here, but I don't think it will. It'll be alright. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I gave it a clean out as well while I was at it, and I'll probably paint it as well with some nice thick bitumen paint like I did underneath the rest of the car, so then it's nice and tough against rocks and scraping and such. But yeah, that's my fuel tank done. I'll install that back in the car, and away we go.